A very good Friday morning to you, and welcome to the Fixed Wing Guide channel with me, Stuart Lomas. Firstly, I have to say I was mugged yesterday. As you can see, two assailants armed with scissors pinned me down and cut my hair. As in the Samson tale, of course, today I'm feeling very weak because I have no hair left, but at least I'm appreciating it's a little bit cooler without the mop that was upon my head a few days ago. Apologies, didn't make a video yesterday. Very busy day yesterday, actually. Once I was recovered from being mugged, went and had my eyes tested. I need some new reading glasses, which is all very well and good. It's handy to see, I find. Also did a little bit of shopping, and of course, as always, this time of year, tennis to be watched. Rafa Nadal out again. Now, first point of the video. If any of you are tennis likers, lovers, fanatics like me, here's my opinion on Rafa Nadal, and I would quite like your opinions on this. My opinion is this: for somebody who has been one of the greatest players of all time, in my opinion, who seems to be struggling right now. He has gone through a lot of physical difficulties, as we're well aware, with his knees, etc. Lots and lots of operations. But coming into Queen's this year, i.e. the start of the UK grass court season, he said, and I quote, "I'm very happy with my physical condition right now." And yet, he is losing. And he's losing very early on in tournaments. He didn't win the French on clay. He went out at Queen's on grass in the first round, and he's gone out at Wimbledon on grass in the second round. My opinion on this is that if he is happy with his physical condition, he can't be happy, surely, with his condition on court, i.e. how well he's playing. Now, it's obvious to me that up until this point, the relationship, both personally and professionally, he's had with Uncle Tony, who is indeed his uncle and his trainer, has gone very well. And if it hadn't been going very well, of course, he wouldn't have had the success that he had. But now, it would suggest to me that as things are not going quite as well, is it time not potentially for a new coach, but to bring somebody else in parallel to Uncle Tony? Somebody who perhaps can bring a slightly different viewpoint to the Nadal game. A fresh point of view, a new pair of eyes, if you like. My justification for this is, excuse me, Roger Federer was starting to lose, so he tried all sorts of things. He changed the way he served, he changed the way that he timed taking the ball as it came over the net, he changed the weight of his racket head by putting lead tape on it, he changed the size of the racket head, which he decided he didn't like. Now, what did he do then? He brought in an old player, Stefan Edberg, who was one of the greats, obviously back in the late 70s, 80s, and possibly early 90s. I don't know actually when he retired. And all of a sudden, old Rog is back on winning ways. Novak Djokovic, he is obviously #1 in the world. He is winning everything that he's in right now. He went through a phase where he found that he was gluten intolerant. He changed his diet, and everything changed from that point. And to put an extra cherry on top of the cake, he employed yet another ex-champion, Boris Becker. And since Boris Becker's been involved in Novak's game, Novak has just gone on to new heights and is now viewed to be the greatest returner of a ball in tennis history. So those two examples being the case, and even Andy Murray, who I'm not a great fan of, is being and has been coached by two previous champions, which is Amelise Mauresmo, who is currently there, and Ivan Lendl, and all these old champions have borne fruit where people's careers have been concerned. So is it time for Nadal to do exactly the same thing? I did hear a comment on television where somebody had asked that question, and they said that the personal dynamic between Uncle Tony and Rafa, the familial connection, is a very strong one, and they don't want to change that. And if they don't want to change that, that tends to suggest that they're quite happy the way things are going, which also seems to suggest by extension that he's quite happy with losing as he is. I can't see that being the case knowing Rafa, but is it time for a new pair of eyes to come into the Rafa camp? As I say, if you don't like tennis, you'll be very bored with this, and I do apologise. I am going to move along in a minute. But if you do like tennis and you're interested in tennis, let me know what you think on this one. I think not somebody to take over, but somebody to work in parallel with Uncle Tony would bring back the winning ways for Nadal. Anyway, that's that. Let's move along. I want to ask you a question, actually, suggestion, really. I want your suggestion. Let me say at the beginning of this, cost will be a deciding factor. A lot of people at the moment are trying to go down the route of improving the quality of their channels. I know that Andy Hunter is launching an invitation-only channel, I assume in response to all the haters and trolls that he's been getting, and I find that quite sad. He basically should tell them to get on the bike and just carry on the channel that he's on, but it is Andy's channel and he will do as he wishes. What I want to do is try to move away from doing my videos using my webcam, which is a built-in webcam on my Toshiba satellite laptop. It's good enough quality, but as I move along and I make more and more videos and I'm getting more and more subscribers, I want to improve the quality. So, you can probably anticipate the question. What I want to know, I want to get your suggestions on what kind of relatively good value HD video cameras are out there. Things that are going to be easy to use, things that it's going to be easy to upload from onto YouTube, and things that will give good quality picture and potentially good quality sound. I am, however, happy to buy a wireless clip-on microphone if you feel that's necessary. So I just want to kind of up the quality of this kind of stuff I put out there. Visually, hopefully the actual content of the videos is interesting enough, and I will do my best to continue that way. So let's say sub 300 quid for some form of HD camera. It's going to be doing nothing else other than this. Is there an HD external webcam that I could use, perhaps? You know, something that you use and you've found that it's really, really high quality video. Let me know what you think. And I know, for instance, I'm sure I've seen them, and correct me if I'm wrong, that there are HD webcams, external webcams, which have obviously the lens in the middle and a circle of LED lights around the outside. I'm sure I've seen them. I could be imagining it. Let me know. Anyway, that's it really for this one. There will be more today. So tennis, if you're not interested, do apologise. Sorry for boring you. Channel improvements. Want to make better visual quality pictures. Let me know if you've got any ideas. And if you've got any ideas, tell me what you know about the camera. Whether it's a pain in the backside to set up, or once it's set up it's fine. Whether it's easy to operate. One-touch operation would be ideal. So that you can just set it up and away you go. Let me know if I'm imagining stuff about this attachable webcam with the lens in the middle and the lights around the outside, and let me know what kind of prices you're kind of aware of. So I'm kind of picking your brains here, guys and ladies. Sorry CG, sorry Heather. let me know, and drop me a note or do a video. I'll point you towards perhaps a review of a video that you've seen of somebody reviewing said camera. I don't want to go down the realms of you know, digital SLRs and stuff like that. I'm not willing to pay thousands of pounds just to do this, you know, because there's kind of no point. So for now, that's it. Thank you very much indeed for watching. As always, any questions, any queries, any ideas for videos, drop them down below. Any comments generally on this, and I hope I'm going to get one or two to help me out here and see where we go with that. So for now, that's it. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.